Hello and welcome to Tool 6911's channel. Today we're going to be introducing Lightsworn, and so you just got the starter deck and you want to build a decent deck out of this. So what can you really do with this? Well, I would recommend definitely need two starter decks to make a deck like this that's gonna kind of compete. You can't really do it with just one unless you have ton of extras, unless you have stuff lying around. So I play a lot online usually, so I'm used to the Draco Sack and 101, and we can't really afford those kind of cards. So let's see what we can do with just two starter decks. First off, the key card is Judgment Dragon, which he's really good. It's 100 life points and destroy every card on the field. It's your key monster, but you need 4 Lightsworns to do it. So the deck revolves around milling, which is sending your cards to the graveyards, and most of the Lightsworns have an effect that does that, except for Wolf here, and you can't even normal summon him. So you need 2 of those. You get 1 in each starter. Same with Diablos. He needs 5 light monsters with different names to summon him. And the next card, just one Celestia. She's good. I usually tech her out, unless you're going for a kind of tribute build, summon build. You kind of need more return from the grave kind of stuff. Wolf will give you a quick 4 beater, and Gareth, he's definitely good, gives you some draw power, but yeah, you usually kind of have to tech him out as well as you get, more cards and stuff. This guy is kind of my staple summon. I usually, one of them, I think you can actually run 2 of both of Gareth and Jane. But Jane will gets 300 attack, so he's 2001, so he could basically beat over stuff, which is the deck needs it with a lot of the 1700 monsters that you'll be playing. Raiden, he's the tuner. You only get 2 of them. Three would be preferable. There's another tuner, Felice, that's out, but she doesn't come in the starter pack. But her tributing power is pretty good. Don't use it too much. You're not really missing, it's not going to destroy the deck without her. Triple Lila, because she destroys back row like nobody's business, and you get the mill as well. The monk is actually good in a lot of other decks, but usually tech her out as well. But she's definitely a decent side card, and with some of the Maystroke, it's a cheap card you can get. She works well with. You get 2. You'll have 2 honest with the 2 starter packs, but you can only run 1 because it's totally banned. So, or restricted rather. So if you have a key monster you want to keep on the field and it gets attacked by something more powerful, your monster gets attack equal. if you're running this in real life, just say during damage phase, to save you some trouble, so they can't activate too much into response to it. This guy's I like this guy, the druid. He definitely protects your stuff, but he's so weak. He's just gonna get beat over. Oh, Lumina is amazing. I use Lumina a lot. If you have a Lightsworn in the graveyard, you can discard a card, and if it's not Raiden and you had Raiden in your hand, then boom, discard Raiden. Then you can summon him, use his effect, 2 cards in the graveyard, and boom, Michael, your tuner. And Michael just banishes stuff like nobody's business for 1,000 life points, any card you want. So we'll get rid of a lot of problematic cards, and then if it's destroyed, you get to put any Lightsworns back in your graveyard, in your deck from your graveyard, and you gain life. So it's a nice little a life gainer here. And you know what cards to put back. Just keep 3 with other different names, because remember, you're gonna have Michael too. So just put everything back. I usually keep Illumina in the graveyard so I could either reincarnate her or bury her, and a Raiden in the graveyard so I can bring him back by discarding a card and get Michael again. And 2 Michaels, they can kind of recycle each other. Then if you get the other Michael in the graveyard somehow, you put Michael, you resummon. Yeah, if you get the other Michael in the graveyard, you can put Michael back to the extra and resummon him again. Okay, kind of confusing wording, but I think I should probably show you the combo. But Necrogardna, you could actually definitely want to maybe even run more of those. The other one from the other starter. I don't have Sanctuary because I haven't updated it. I need more replays. So yeah, that's why it's short 2 cards. But Sanctuary, and I'd probably put in another Gardna if I was just had 2 starters to work with. And Raiko, just to be super annoying and kill stuff. He destroys a card, and you send 3 cards to the graveyard. Triple recharge, because it's the best you're ever gonna do. So this deck will mill pretty fast like this. Put in another Gardna. Whoa. And you could definitely annoy your friends with this deck